Welcome to this International Evaluation Academy video about using the Three Horizons approach to help us with our thinking about transformational change to address the polycrisis and what this means for global evaluation / MEL practice. We'll be using the Three Horizons approach for this survey and as an overall framework to help us move into action, and we recognise that we're dealing with a great deal of uncertainty in the environment. We invite your inclusion to this survey. Three Horizons is a way of looking at where are we now, where we would like to get to, and how we might get there. When we draw the Three Horizons, the vertical axis represents the fitness for purpose of the field in question, of the current way things are done, the current paradigm, if you will. The horizontal axis represents time, and our survey we are looking at a 10-year timeline. Here is Horizon 1, business as usual, seen as becoming less fit over time and prompting the need for transformation. But there are aspects of Horizon 1 that we may like to keep and even amplify, make bigger, as Horizon 3 and Horizon 2 develop, and others that we must change or lose. Here is our Horizon 3, the world we envision and to which we aspire. This is the world of the visionary, looking past our current world and towards a better future. We can see some small aspects of this visionary world already in our present world. They show the principles of our H3 world now, even though they may be small initiatives away from the mainstream of Horizon 1. We call these aspects pockets of the future in the present. And here is our Horizon 2, the transformational journey bringing us out of Horizon 1 and towards Horizon 3. We look to identify initiatives that we can see in Horizon 2 or ones that we might like to start. And we can think of these initiatives sometimes as H2 minus initiatives. We call them that because they can get captured by Horizon 1, absorbed by Horizon 1, or even just closed down. But we look for Horizon 2 plus initiatives. These are the initiatives that we feel have the real potential to bring us into our H3 world. These are the initiatives and actors we seek and may look to connect. We know that these three horizons coexist. They are all present at the same time, whatever their stage of development. This bar on the left-hand side represents a small time slice in our journey. The idea here is to show that at this point in time, Horizon 1 is dominant and Horizon 2 and 3 are just forming. How they interact at this stage is important to help the transformation to begin. As the bar moves through time, we can see that the relationship between the three horizons changes. We should also bear in mind that the pattern of the three horizons shown here is the ideal one. It doesn't always go so smoothly. And so to our work together. We are looking to build an effective overall picture of evaluation / MEL as a complex field itself, working within an even more complex environment, and how evaluation / MEL can help us to address the polycrisis. We're equally focused on how to work together to achieve this development, and the work we do with Three Horizons will help inform how we go about doing just that. Our first questions are about Horizon 1 and the overall context for our work here. Let's look at the questions themselves. The first section is about the context for the survey itself and about Horizon 1. We ask, what is your view of the role and value of evaluation as an overall field and practice? Then we go to Horizon 1. Question 1 is about what valuable elements do you think we might keep, adapt, and possibly even amplify? Then we talk about limitations. What can you see that indicates that the field is currently not fully equipped to address all of the global challenges? Historical context, how did we get here? What do you feel led to this situation that we're in right now? And question 4 is about the influential trends that might be having a positive or negative impact on the field of evaluation itself. Let's move now from Horizon 1 to Horizon 3. Horizon 3 questions are about the aspirational future. We ask you to imagine that you're actually in 2034 and looking around as if it's the present moment to see, first of all, what do you see that says the challenges you identified in Horizon 1 have now been addressed? What is different? But then look around again and ask yourself, what do you see that says that the field of evaluation is continually evolving by interacting dynamically with the global and local aspects of the polycrisis? The third question is to ask you to come back to 2024 and say, what early signs or seeds do you see of this aspirational future? That's those pockets of the future in the present. We now come to Horizon 2 questions. Horizon 2 questions are all about that essential transformational journey. We asked 3 questions. The first 2 are actually about what transformation initiatives can you see or do you think should actually be started to actually help us work towards Horizon 3. And the third question is about your contribution. What principles or concepts will guide your work? And maybe with whom you would like to collaborate. And so to our 2 closing questions. The first one is maybe you could help us identify other groups that are generating different visions of the future of the evaluation field. And the second one is maybe there's another key person or persons that you feel whose insight we might seek in this survey. For each of these questions, we're hoping you can help us with maybe 3 or 4 things that you can see or imagine happening in your work or relationship with the field of evaluation. Your answers will be included in the production of an overall 3 Horizons map, which we will share with you before using it as input to our vision and the way you may achieve it all together. To help you with sending us your inputs, we have prepared a Google form that has our 3 Horizons questions and the space for your answers. The address for the form is on screen now and is also in the email we sent introducing the project and with a link to this video and the survey itself. Thank you for your time. We look forward to sharing the results of this work with you and moving forward together to contribute to implementing these transformations.